What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Alright, coming back to Nirvana. Yes, indeed. Nirvana Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Adefesio94. I hope I pronounced that right. Adefesio94 wanted to see me react to this song by Nirvana called Blandest. Have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, I have never heard this song before. This does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just really quick, I don't normally do this, but I got contacted by a viewer by the name of Gonzalo. And Gonzalo and his girlfriend are apparently big fans of the channel. And Gonzalo had a kind of a unique request. It wasn't necessarily for him, it was for his girlfriend. He wanted me to give a shout out to his girlfriend, Alejandra, the next time I filmed a Nirvana reaction, specifically for Nirvana, because I guess that's all they watch with the Nirvana reactions, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if he watches any other ones. But, you know, he asked me if I could, you know, just do a quick little shout out to his girlfriend, Alejandra, while I was doing my next filming for my next Nirvana reaction. So here we are. So, yeah, like I said, I don't normally do this, but for some reason, I feel compelled to do it this time. So, yes, indeed, Alejandra, feeling you. Come on now. Yes, indeed. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I really do. Thank you guys for being fans of the channel, and thank you for watching and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate you guys. So thank you very much. And Gonzalo, you as well, definitely. So anyway, all right, let's get back to this. This was posted by Nirvana, big surprise. And the video has 81,914 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Blandest. Demo. Oh, it's a demo. Demos are always fun. Like, it's always fun to go back and listen to demos and then compare them to what was actually recorded for the album and what was released. It's interesting. It's really interesting because you can see, okay, well, sometimes you can see that there's been a lot of development and there's been a lot of reworking and retooling for the time that there was a demo to the finished product. And then there are other times, honestly, where the changes are like very slight. And it's always interesting to hear demos. Now, the thing is, I've never heard the original song, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But, I mean, I'll go listen to the original song on my own after this and see what kind of differences there are. We'll see. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Unison lines. The groove is good. The groove is really good. It's got a good feel, good pace, good energy behind it. So I got no issue with the feel of the song whatsoever, or the groove, or the tempo, or anything like that. If I'm being honest here, there's a lot of unison going on, a lot of bass and guitar following the exact same melodic line. It's cool, but at the same time, it leaves a lot to be desired for the bottom end. Like, there's nothing filling it out. It's literally guitar and bass following the exact same line in unison. And as a result, the song is going to end up sounding slightly hollow. There's just absolutely no way around that unless you double track and you have, like, you know, a guitar track with just chords filling it out. I don't know. I don't know about this. I mean, I'm sure that's something they addressed before they released this as a... But then again, they may never release this. I don't know. I mean, I honestly have no clue. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Let's keep going. Before I jump to any conclusions, we still got like over 2.5 minutes to go. There's plenty of time to change my mind. So let's see what happens here. I don't even know if that guitar solo was really necessary. I usually love guitar solos, but I'm listening to that guitar solo. It really didn't add anything to the song or take away anything from the song. It was just, I'm just kind of indifferent to it. You know what I mean? I could have done without it. If they had taken that guitar solo out, I would not have cared. I honestly would not have cared. But at the same time, it didn't hurt the song, so it's whatever. I still don't know if I'm a fan. We're over halfway through the song. Usually by the time we get about halfway through the song, I can usually tell if I'm a fan of the song or not. I'm still not sure if I am or not. I don't think I am, but then again, I mean, there's certain things they're doing that I like, but then again, there's also things they're doing I'm not a fan of. So, I don't know. Let's keep going for right now. Let's see where this goes. We got another minute and a half. God, I am so torn on this one. Like I said, there are things I'm liking, and then there are things I don't like. And it's, oddly enough, it involves the exact same thing.
Get on with it.
Yes, get on with it!
Ah, God. I will say this. I will say this. I can say with 100% certainty, I don't hate this. I can say that for sure. I don't hate it. And I can even say I don't dislike it. I can say both of those statements with 100% certainty. I will also say I don't love this with 100% certainty. So where does that leave me? It leaves me with I like it, I kind of like it, I'm indifferent, or I kind of hate it. I don't, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where this is going to go. I could not begin to tell you. I'm torn. Anyway, let's finish this out. I need to think about this. I really need to think about this. Let's keep going. Let's finish this out. Oh man. Wow. Okay. I really need to think about this, like big time. I don't know how this is gonna go. I really don't. I can't even venture a guess. Let me think about it. I'm gonna need some time though. I may take an hour and just really kind of gel on this. Give me a while here. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nirvana with a demo of Blandest. This was a request from Adefesio94. All right. I thought about this. I thought about this for a while. Not as long as I thought it was going to take, but I still took about 20 minutes and mulled this over in my head. I have a score here, but the score is probably going to require a little explanation. So that should tell you something right there. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 6.1. Yep, 6.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first. I had, and the funny thing is, I'm going to start at the end, which is not where I normally start, but I have to start at the end here. And I'll tell you why. I originally was thinking I was going to put this down in the 5s, if I'm being honest. I was thinking like 5.4, 5.5, somewhere in there. But then I remembered something. And this is where it kind of changed my whole approach and my whole scope of how I look at this. This was a demo. This was not a finished product. This was not a pressed product. This is not something that is red label ready and is ready to be put out to the masses. It's just absolutely not ready for that. This was a demo. I don't know if this was a first take, 5th take, 18th take, after, X number of rewrites. I don't know. All I know is that this was a demo. Now, once I really thought about that, and I really kept that in my head as I was rethinking everything for like the 10th time, everything kind of fell into place. So I don't, like I said, I don't normally start with the end. I don't normally do that, but in this case, I feel compelled to start with the end and let everybody know that I am taking that into consideration, okay? And that did bump up the score from, like I said, I was thinking 5.4, 5.5, and it bumped it up to a 6.1. Now, I'll get to the main reason, the big reason. I'll save that for the end. The groove on the song was good. The groove, it felt good. It had a nice pacing, nice drive, nice groove, good feels. I mean, it felt good. The song felt good, specifically from a rhythmic standpoint. The guitar tone, bass tone, I could hear bass clear as day. Guitar tone sounded really nice too. Good mix for a demo. For a demo, it was actually a pretty good mix. I gotta be honest though, I was not a fan of what the guitar and bass were doing. Spending, I would say, about 90% of the song playing in unison, melodic lines. It left the song sounding very thin, very hollow, and I was not a fan of it. But then again, I had to come back and I had to remember this was a demo. This was not a finished product. This is not something that was taken to the studio and said, okay, let's add a guitar chord track, a rhythm guitar track. They didn't put that in there. That wasn't in there. This was a demo. So I had to keep that in mind. I'm still taking into account, just not as harshly as I was before, because like I said, I have to keep in mind, this is in fact a demo. The big thing, and this is weird. I've never done this before, but since this was a demo, I had to look at the song from the standpoint of, what if I were the producer? What if I were the producer and I'm producing their album, right? And they bring me 40 tracks, 40 to 50 tracks, and the objective is to take those 40 or 50, find the 10 to 12 best tracks, and there's your album. That's the goal. There's a lot of steps that go from, from songwriting to published video or published album. If I were the producer and Nirvana came to me and put a pile of 50 tracks on the table and this was in there, I'm going to listen to each one for about 10 seconds, maybe. And then if I don't like it, I'm going to take it out, toss it, and say next. As most producers do. Now, I would have gone to this track, I would have popped it in, and I would have gone past 10 seconds, which is always a good sign. I probably would have listened to the whole thing, and I would have said, let's move this one on to the next round. Let's see what we can do about that guitar and bass, playing the same unison line. Let's see what we can do to thicken the sound, give it a fuller sound, but the groove is nice. So let's move it along. Let's see what happens. Now, I don't know if this song made it onto the album. I don't know. I've never heard the song before, so I can't say if it did or not. I will say, from a producer's standpoint, if I were the producer, I would have given this song a chance. I would have given it a chance. I would have gotten it past the first few rounds. I would have probably let it go all the way up to the final cut, which is where, this is where we really determine that you're left with like 18 to 20 songs, right? You gotta whittle it down to 10 to 12, maybe 13, depending on the length of the album. Would this have made the final cut? I don't know. I don't know if it's that strong of a song to put onto a published album. I don't know. But I mean, that's just me personally. Like I said, this may very well be on a published album, and I just don't realize it. I just don't know because I've never heard it before. But something tells me this was one of those demos that just never saw the light of day until it got released as like part of a box set, which I believe this was. So, I don't know, man. It's not that I hate the song. I don't hate the song. There are certain things about the song I don't like. but there are also certain things about the song I do like. So, in my opinion, this demo, it's a demo, keep that in mind, it's getting a 6.1, which by definition is pretty good, okay? It's not bad, it's not horrible, it's not even okay. It was down in the okays for a while. It was hovering, like I said, 5.4, 5.5. That's down the okays. I brought it up to the 6.1 because, like I said, I had that epiphany of I gotta remember this is a demo. And once I did that, things got a lot easier, actually. So 6.1 is where we're at. 6.1 is where we're gonna stay. So 6.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.